Alrighty. That is loud. Oh, I gotta do this still. Whoopsies. There we go. Alrighty. First pitch is here in about 8 minutes. Officially at 1:10 Pacific. It's 1:02. Game 4 of this 4-game set. I've been gone the past couple of days, but it's been rough these past couple of days. Mariners have not been able to really get anything going offensively, especially with runners in scoring position. They are 2 for 19 with runners in scoring position the first 3 games of this series. Really looking to change that today. I don't know who's pitching for the A's, but Brian Wu will be on the mound for the Mariners today. And yeah, not the start we're looking for. Okay, it didn't say. It doesn't say. Hold on. Really looking to turn things around today for the Mariners. Kind of got to have it. It's one of those where you got to have it. It's JP series on the mound today. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's because I wasn't streaming. That's probably was the issue. Because the first game I streamed, we ended up clutching up and winning, but the last 2 we lost because I wasn't here. I think I cracked the code to crack the case. Also, another news. The other day we had 140 subscribers, which is huge. Very, very good stuff. Very, very nice. As we're looking to hit 150. Getting very close. Looking forward to it. Also, it's windy as hell today. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind outside. It's very, very windy. So it's probably gonna be whistling out my window throughout most of the stream today, which kind of sucks. But if you guys can't hear it, then that's perfectly fine. That is a-okay. Jacob DeGrom for the Rangers threw 5 scoreless just for them to blow their lead in the 6th. That's kind of funny. Against the Rangers. Or against the Red Sox, I should say. Red Sox are playing the Rangers. That is bright. Goodness. So Brian Wu has never lost against the Oakland A's. Now just the Athletics, but hey, anything can happen here. Let's hope. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope he stays undefeated. We kind of need this win here for vibes purposes, and we need it. We need it big. We need a big win today. First pitch officially in about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. I love Brian Bliss, dude. He's so cool. They're interviewing right now before the game starts, and he's got so much aura, so much. All right, Mariners taking the field. Oopsies, just kicked my Xbox. I need to move this Xbox out of my room. I don't really play on it. I'm a PlayStation guy anyway. Brian Wu last year, 22 starts, 9-3 record, 2.89 ERA with 121.1 innings pitched, and a third, I should say. On average, 2.211 with a 21.4% K rate and a 2.8% walk rate. Dude, honestly, had a solid year last year. Let's hope he can pick it up after he was injured for most of last year. But then again, now he's back and healthy. Let's hope he can keep it up. Pick up where he left off on the year. Need another quality start from our starter today. And the A's lineup, we got Lawrence Butler in right, Rooker at the DH, and Bleday in center field. With the cleanup man being Miguel Andujar in left field, Soderstrom being first base, Wilson at shortstop, Gio Urshela at third, Pareda doing the catching, and Max Schumann is the third baseman, or second baseman to round things out. Here comes Lawrence Butler into the batter's box, and we are all set to go. Brian Wu is set. And the stretch, and the first pitch is fouled away. First pitch fastball, fouled away, 0-1. And the stretch, and here is the 0-1 pitch. Is popped up into shallow left center field. Rosarena is coming in on it, and so is Dylan Moore, the third baseman, and Randy Rosarena makes the catch for the first out of the ball game. So a quick first out for the A's here in the top of the first inning on 2 swings, a foul off, and a flyout. And then here comes Brent Rooker, a very dangerous right-handed batter for the A's. Hit a home run, I believe, the other day against the Mariners. First pitch is lined up the middle, right to Bliss, who makes the catch for the second out. 3 pitches, 2 outs here for the A's. On a little liner right to him. Gets that dangerous hitter and Brent Rooker out of the way early. Ryan Bliss is having a very good day, or a very good series, I should say, all around defensively. Really excited to see him. And here comes J.J. Bleday, the lefty. Left-handed hitter. And the pitch to him is put in play, right to J.P. Crawford, who throws to first and skies it. And that's going to go into the dugout, and J.J. Bleday is going to go right onto second base. So an E6 for J.P. Crawford after what could have been a 4-pitch inning for Brian Wu, but J.P. skies it. And he knew it the moment he threw it. And it goes into the camera well, and J.J. Bleday will be stuck at second base. And the A's have a runner in scoring position very early, and here comes Miguel Andujar. And the pitch to Andujar is just a low and away for ball 1. 1-0. And the 1-0 is swung. J.P. Crawford getting another chance to make a defensive play, and he makes it out to the first baseman, Donovan Solano. And that will end the inning. So the error does not cost the Mariners anything, thank the Lord. We're going to the bottom of the first, and Victor Robles will be leading off. Solid first inning for Brian Wu. Thank you. Alrighty, so here is the Mariners lineup. Robles in right field, batting leadoff with Julio in center and Cal Raleigh to follow, doing the catching. With Rosarena in left, Garber as the DH today, and Solano at first, Moore at third, Bliss at second, and J.P. Crawford at shortstop to round out the 9. Facing against the lefty, J.P. Sears. And my stream just went down. Okay, we're good. No, we're good. And the first pitch to Robles is swung on and foul. 0-1. If I remember correctly, all the balls that were thrown by Brian Wu were all fastballs. And the 0-1 pitch is a curveball, or looking like a sweeper maybe, in there for a strike. So 0-2 quickly to Victor Robles. And the 0-2 pitch to Robles is way high for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Here is the 1-2 to Robles, is swung on, fouled away on the high and in breaking ball. Mariners looking to get something going today after 2 very disappointing games where they got a lot of guys in, but are on base, and the pitch is low. 2-2. As I was saying, as they had a lot of chances to take the lead and score, but could not cash in critical moments. Hoping to fix that up today. Gain some momentum as we go into the next series against the Tigers tomorrow. And the 2-2 to Robles is swung and popped up, foul. So 6-pitch battle here for Victor Robles and J.P. Sears so far. Already longer than last inning went for the Mariners, as J.P. Sears is going to reach his 7th pitch of the at-bat here. And the 2-2 once again. Swing and a chopper to the third base side. J.P. tries to make a play, and there's going to be no play, and Robles is going to reach. It's going to be a swinging bump base hit for Victor Robles. So a solid start after a great battle. And the great speed of Victor Robles, J.P. Sears had no chance to make a play there. So an early base runner here for the Mariners. And here comes Julio. Had a very rough day yesterday. No hits, but he got a lot of walks. He got on base 3 times. First pitch to Julio, swung on, opposite field, foul. And then he was the last strikeout of he was the last out of the game. Caught looking on a slider from Mason Miller after a very poor at-bat in a clutch situation. So the 0-1 from Sears to Julio is swung on out to center field. High fly ball into the gap. Lawrence Butler has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the first out. Julio did put a charge in that ball. Just might have gotten under it. 1 down. But a good swing nonetheless on a little bit of on a breaking ball there, I believe. On the sweeper. And here comes the switching catcher batting from the right side, Cal Raleigh. Looking for his first hit of the year. Maybe you can get a hold of this one. First pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. It was a little bit offside, or outside, I should say, but it was called a strike. Unfortunately for Cal, 0-1. And the 0-1 to Cal. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. First baseman Soderstrom has a beat on it in foul territory, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And next up, we got Randy Arozarena. He is so far one of 2 Mariners to hit a home run this season. Hit the game-tying home run in Game 1 of the series in the bottom of the 8th inning. Off of Jose Leclerc. Which was very exciting to watch, might I add. And the first pitch to Rosarena is low for ball one on the fastball. And the 1-0 pitch from JP Sears is a breaking ball in there for a strike on the outside corner. That one more so is strike than the one that Cal got against him. And the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 is a pickoff attempt. Robles almost got picked off at first base. Very, very close. He just got back there. Robles seems a little shaky about that one. He got a little scared. Very, very close. But Soderstrom just didn't get the tag on in time. So the count is still 1-1 to Randy Arozarena. And the pitch from the lefty Sears, swing and a miss on a breaking ball right over the heart of the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch to Randy. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball in the exact same spot. So Robles is stranded at first. And after 1, we are scoreless. Hey, good afternoon, Dan. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I am doing all right. You sure to watch some Mariners baseball. I've been out the past couple of days in terms of being on time for the games. So I'm looking to I'm going to be doing this one hopefully the next 2 or 3 in a row. Depending on how my schedule is looking. Probably not Tuesday. My schedule is a little busy on Tuesday, but Wednesday I should be available to do it. But yeah, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome on back. Game is just getting started. Just got through the first inning, no score, and 1 hit and 1 error for the Mariners, and then nothing really for the A's. But yeah, I'm doing good. It is the afternoon. It's almost 1:30 p.m. I live on the West Coast, so Pacific Standard Time over here. And the Mariners are wearing their Sunday cream uniform, so got that hat on. That matches. That's fine. I've been enjoying seeing the A's win finally. I haven't. We've just been playing some terrible ball. We just got to really lock things in. We got to lock things in. And this is kind of one like the first like must-win game here of the year, for better or worse. But hey, I just want to see some improvement for this team. And because right now things are looking really grim, at least on the offensive side. And here comes Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch to him is a sinker in there for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Soderstrom batting .417 through 3 games with 2 home runs, namely the ones in the first game of the series. And the next pitch is just outside. Count is now 1-1. Soderstrom having a really good series so far, as mentioned. And the next pitch to him is high and outside for ball 2, 2-1. Hey, what's good, Mike? Who's pitching for you today? Also, my on NASCAR as well. We have Brian Wu today. Brian Wu. Very, very good pitcher. And the 2-1 to Soderstrom is down the middle, fouled away. 2-2. But yeah, what's up, Mike? Hello, my friend. Long time no see. And the 2-2 to Soderstrom is fouled away. Another fastball fouled away. Brian Woo's liking the fastball today. He hasn't really thrown anything off speed, I don't believe. Trying to go after these A's hitters early. And so far, he's having a little bit of a battle here. Going into the 6th pitch of this at-bat. And the 2-2 to Soderstrom is way inside for ball 3. Full count. Long time no see. Been a while. I know. It's almost like I just saw you yesterday. Feels like yesterday. Yesenia says, "What's up, brother?" Tell her I said what's up back if she can't already hear me. And the payoff to Soderstrom is outside, ball 4. So a rare walk for Brian Woo to lead off this inning, and the A's got an early base runner after a really good at-bat by Tyler Soderstrom, who's having one heck of an opening series. First pitch, who the hell is that? Sorry, my dad walked in. He needed some money real quick. And Jacob Wilson is the batter, so he took a first pitch strike there. Very jittery hitter when he's standing in the box, and the pitch to him is fouled away, 0-2. Looking for a strikeout or double play here. Maybe a nice little ground ball. And the 0-2 to Wilson is coming pretty soon. Now it is. And it's a chopper to third base. Dylan Moore, a tough play. Backhanded stab, but he can't make the play. Too good of a runner. So a swinging bunt, just like Victor Robles. Now off the bat of Jacob Wilson, and then the A's have 2 on, nobody out. Dylan Moore made a good backhanded snare with the baseball, but by that time, Jacob Wilson was already at first base. So 2 on, nobody out here for the A's. We got something cooking up here with Gio Urshela now coming into the batter's box. A long-time third baseman here in Major League Baseball. And the first pitch to Urshela shows bunt, and he gets it down. Right back to Brian Woo, who gets the out. So a sack bunt for Gio Urshela, but the runners do advance. And there's 1 down. So now 2 men in scoring position for the A's here in the top of the 2nd. Oh, Miami won again? Nice, dude. They've been doing pretty well. And the Yankees are doing absolutely insane. So here's the catcher for the A's. I believe his name is Pareda. Not usually Shea Langoliers, but today having an off day, Johnny Pareda. Make the A's great again. Just not against the Mariners, all right? So the 1-0 to Johnny Pareda is in there for a strike, 1-1. You need a strikeout or a shallow fly ball here. The 1-1 is low, ball 2. Pareda making his first start and I think plate appearance of the season here. And it comes with 2 men on and 1 out here for the A's in the top of the 2nd inning. And the 2-1, a big swing and a miss. Swung out of his shoes there, dang near. 2-2. I call her a Chandler? What? What does that even mean? Oh, chandelier. Misspelled it bad. I still don't know what you're talking about. And the 2-2 to Pareda. Swing and a miss for strike 3. It was a ball. We went fishing for it. 2 down. Huge strikeout there for Brian Woo. Blew it right past him on the 4-seam. Reread it again. I call her a chandelier. O'Shea Langoliers? Is that what you call him? First pitch is swing and a soft pop-up for Donovan Solano going into foul territory, and he makes the catch, and the Mariners get out of the inning. Runners stranded at second and third. And we go to the bottom of the second inning scoreless. The fact that you said her, Mike, kind of made me confused because Shea Langoliers is a guy. If that's what you're talking about. Yes, okay. At least I figured it out. But yeah, Shea Langolier haunts my dreams, dude. Last time I was at a Mariners game in Oakland, he hit 2 home runs, 4 RBI. It was rough. It was rough out there. And one of them, and the second one was a walk-off home run. Very unfortunate game. But granted, that was when the Mariners were in like a serious slump. Aw, Texas took the lead? You hate to see it. Yeah, I saw the couple weather delays. Yeah, sucks that Texas took the lead. I was hoping the Red Sox would start going after their bullpen. Walk-offs are traumatizing? Dude, tell me about it. I've been on both ends of them. In person, at least. My first ever Mariners game, like, I truly remember all of, or, like, most of, was a walk-off against the A's in Seattle. And then last year, we got walked off by the A's in person. So here's Mitch Garver DHing today. The first pitch to him is swung on out to right field. Butler's going back at the track, and he makes the catch for the first out. Good swing by Garver, but not hit well enough. I'm yet to see the Giants score in person. That's actually insane, dude. Here comes the first baseman, Donovan Solano. The first baseman today for the Mariners, looking for his first hit of the year. One game and they were shut out. Oh, that was the one with Isaac when they saw the Cardinals. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The first pitch to Solano from Sears is on the outside corner for a strike. 1-0-1. Donovan Solano acquired as a free agent, former Padre. And the pitch to him is on the other side of the corner, on the inside corner for a strike. Another fastball, quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 to Solano is a swing, and it's hanging up for Butler once again, who makes the catch. 2 down. And here comes Dylan Moore, the third baseman. The first pitch to him is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Maybe a touch high, but according to the umpire, catches the corner, or the top rail. Quickly 0-1. And the next pitch is another breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike, and once again, quickly 0-2 here. So far, a quick inning going so far for the Mariners, hoping to elongate a little bit more as Dylan Moore calls time. And the other like I've been to was Royals Cardinals. I saw the Royals play when I was like 12 in Seattle. All I know is that we lost. And the 0-2 to Dylan Moore. Check swing did not go. A 1-2. That's a crazy sweeper way inside. But he does hold up on his swing. And the 1-2 to Demo. My stream just went down. Is on the bottom rail, but it is called a ball. It was almost a no-hitter. Wow. Those would be fun to see, seeing like history like that, like a no-hitter. It was in the zone, that last breaking ball, but was just a little bit low according to the home plate umpire. And the 2-2 is outside, ball 3. So after falling 0-2, Dylan Moore works it back into the count, 3-2. Works it back full with Ryan Bliss on deck. Hoping to get an opportunity here in the second. And the full count is right down the middle. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So the second strikeout for J.P. Sears. And that's going to do it for the second inning here. Tough inning there for the Mariners. Nothing really going there, but still a scoreless game after 2. Right back. Yeah, you're good. No worries. No worries. Just looking at tomorrow's matchups. See what's going on in the league tomorrow. Ooh, the A's are getting their first home game at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento against the Cubs. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's good? Noah Comfort. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? See what else we got going on tomorrow. Because tomorrow the Mariners are playing the Tigers, which I should be there for. Or at least here on the YouTube at 6:40. Yeah, I'll be there. Any other key matchups? Anything crazy? Giants playing the Astros. Go Giants for those. I'll be watching those. Be paying attention. And the Braves and the Dodgers is going to be a fun series. That is going to be a very fun series. I'm chilling, enjoying the day. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. So here's Lawrence Butler. First pitch to him is inside for a strike. It was off the plate, but it was called a strike. I'll take it. 0-1. Detroit Tigers are a good team, but they're not doing so hot right now. And the 0-1 to Butler is a swing and a miss at some high heat. Quickly 0-2 to Lawrence Butler here. And here is the 0-2 to Lawrence Butler. Cal setting up outside, and he checks his swing. Does he go? He does not. 1-2. Just was barely able to hold up his swing there on the outside fastball. Cal setting up more over the middle of the plate. Now more up and in, and inside, ball 2. Checks his swing once again, that time not even close to going around. Jimmy Butler? Not quite. Not quite Jimmy Butler. So 2-2 to Butler here. The stretch and the pitch is swung on, popped up. He's very frustrated out to Arozarena. Fights the sun, and he makes the catch near foul territory, 1 down. It's 1 on the mound today, right? Yep. We got Brian Wu on the mound today for the Mariners. The Oakland kid out from the Bay Area. Looking to have a good first start here for the season for him. And Jan hope so too. Hope he does well. And here comes Brent Rooker for the second time around. First time up, he believe he flew out or grounded out. It was a line out. Oh, right. That was a line out to Ryan Bliss's first time up. I remember. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And here's the next pitch to him already. Is inside, fouled away, 1-1. I do kind of want to update this scoreboard a little bit. I do want to change the colors. I kind of just made it like in 10, 15 minutes. I do want to make it a little more flashy and colorful because the gray is kind of just something I picked. And the 1-1 is a swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. 1-2. Excuse me. So Brent Rooker here in a 1-2 count. Brian Wu with the pitch. Swing and a foul tip for strike 3. Got 96 right by him. And there's 2 down here in the third. Oh, I just did on my keyboard. What does that do? I have no idea. Flip the little switch on my keyboard. I have no idea what it does. I need to find the instructions somewhere. I forget where I put them. So here's JJ Bleday. Reach on an error his first time up. And he takes his first pitch just outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 is inside, ball 2. Just barely inside. So a 2-0 count here quickly for JJ Bleday. And the next pitch to him is lined in the left field for a base hit. Ooh, the wind kind of carries the ball to Arozarena. JJ Bleday going to second, and he gets it on a hustle double. The ball kind of ate up Arozarena. I think the wind was kind of carrying it out there. And JJ Bleday is a very fast runner. Gets in there, second base. Yeah, Randy Arozarena kind of overran the ball a little bit. Took his eye off the ball. Had to make a little recovery. And turns it into an extra base. So a double for JJ Bleday sets up the next hitter, who honestly I think it's Tyler Soderstrom. It's Miguel Andujar. Miguel Andujar grounds out in first, takes a first pitch strike on the inside corner. Really good pitch there. Just barely clipped it. And Duhar's kind of looking around confused, but it was a strike. Go ahead run at second base now for the A's. Brian Wu checks the runner and the stretch and the pitch. Check swing, and he really tied him up. Went around on an inside fastball, 0-2. I really had Andujar fooled the whole way. Huge check swing. And the 0-2 to Miguel Andujar. Swing and a fouls away to right field. Andujar battling away some high heat. Crowd is getting loud. Seems like a pretty decent crowd here today. Mostly on the lower deck seats. And the 0-2 from Wu. Swing on a breaking ball. Popped foul. So still 0-2 here. Going into the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Cal sets up inside, and the 0-2 to Andujar is swing and a miss on an inside fastball. And that's going to end the inning. So third strikeout for Brian Wu. And a runner stranded on second base. So coming up next, we got Ryan Bliss, J.P. Crawford, and Victor Robles at the very least coming up here in the bottom of the third. Brian Wu's got some good stuff, man. He's got some dandy stuff. And he's one of the best pitchers, I think, against the A's just in general. He has a really good record and ERA against the Athletics. Unless you guys can hear the wind blowing behind me. It's really, really windy today outside. So hopefully that calms down before I go out later today. Are you heading to Sac? You're heading to Sac today? What's going on there, my friend? Always on the move. I know we were just in the Bay yesterday. But what's going on? What's going on in Sacramento? If you don't mind me asking. All right, game's back on here, guys. First pitch to Ryan Bliss is in there for a strike. He's having tough calls over there. That was outside, but it was called a strike, 0-1. Still tied here in the bottom of the third inning between the A's and the Mariners in this fourth game of the four-game set. Next pitch is a breaking ball sweeper in there for a strike on the upper outside corner. Very slow sweeper at that, too, but quickly 0-2 here to Ryan Bliss. And the 0-2 to Bliss. Swing and a miss at a low slider. And quickly out number one on 3 pitches. Going to send your bro's house for a bit, just chilling. Nice, dude. Hope you have a good time there, my friend. Passenger princess today? Hells yeah, dude. Wow, so that Garver flat earlier, if it not have been for the wind, that would have been a home run. As J.P. Crawford swings and misses at the first pitch breaking ball, quickly 0-1 here on the lefty-lefty matchup. And the 0-1 to Crawford is high, ball 1. So I guess it's a very windy day up in Seattle today. So it is gonna change a few things, unfortunately. And the 1-1 breaking ball way up and in, called a strike. Whoa, okay. That ball wasn't even close. That sweeper is fooling the umpire, it looks like. That's been the furthest pitch away I've seen. So now 1-2, and here's the pitch. And J.P. Crawford swings at a high breaking ball for out number 2. Yeah, that one pitch kind of changed everything there. For all we know, that could have been called a strike, even though it was way high. There's no way you would have called it a strike, but now back to the top of the order here. We got Victor Robles coming up. So 2 strikeouts in the inning so far for the Mariners, both on swings. Here comes Victor Robles, so far with the only hit for the Mariners today. And he swings at a breaking ball over the middle of the plate, foul. I don't know why I kind of just stuttered on my words there. And the 0-1 pitch to Robles is high and outside, ball 1. So 1-1 here to Robles. Is swung on, broken bat, skips it out to the second baseman, picks it up, makes the play, and that is the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners here. And we go to the top of the 4th inning in Seattle. Might hop back in later, but if not, have a good one, man. Yesenia says, catch you later, man. Take care, guys. It was good seeing y'all yesterday. And I appreciate you guys popping in here today. See y'all around. You think we got playoffs? Are you? If you're a Mariners fan, maybe. It's a rough start. I'm hoping we do. It's I know I guess you could say it's been a long time coming, but since 2022, I've been wanting to make it back ever since. Obviously, I hope so. Just got to get the offense together. That's been the biggest issue is the offense. We can't hit for the life of us. And yeah, I mean it's a rough start. We've had rough starts the past couple of years, but it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish. So I say if we get out of the series tied up at an even record at 2-2, I think we can be fine with that series. I was hoping we get like a 3-1 or even for whatever reason a 4-0 to start this year, but clearly it's not going to be the case. So I'm hoping for at least a 2-2. And then we play the Tigers next week or the next 3 games, next 3 days. Who've come off a really rough series against the Dodgers. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But the Tigers had our number last year, so I'm kind of worried about it. And the Tigers are due for a win. So here comes Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch to him is low for ball 1, just below. And the 1-0 is hit pretty well out to left field. Randy Rosaroni goes back to the track to the wall, and it's gone. Wow. So a home run for Tyler Soderstrom puts the A's in front, his 3rd of the series, and he's been wreaking mayhem on the Mariners here. Not what we're looking for. Absolutely not. Where's the away team score? Feels like the Astros are starting to fall off. I hope they do. But so far they're 2-1. I don't know too much about the Rangers. Supposed to be nuts. I've heard a lot about the Rangers. But I do feel like they're a tad overrated. But man, the wind that just carried that ball just barely over the wall. Well, here comes Jacob Wilson. Swings and misses at a breaking ball. Quickly 0-1. Wow, dude. So the A's jump out to a 1-0 start. Second time they've scored, or third time they've scored first this series, I believe. And the next pitch is inside, fouled away, 0-2. So that's Soderstrom's 3rd solo shot already. But yeah, I think the Rangers are a tad overrated. I don't know if they're going to do as well as I think they will, or people think they will. And the 0-2 is high, fouled away. And the 0-2 to Jacob Wilson ties him up, but he fouls it off. And the 0-2 to Jacob Wilson kind of just pokes it into right field. Robles has a bead on it, and he makes the catch, 1 down. You gotta get the rest of these guys out. You don't want to let the A's string anything together here after the home run. So here comes Gio Urshela with a sac bunt in the 2nd inning, which didn't really end up working out for him. First pitch to him is down the middle for a strike. What are you watching the game on? I'm watching the game on Stream East. I'm using StreamEast. That's what I use for watching the games here on YouTube Live. And the 0-1 is fouled away. 0-2 on a fastball. But yeah, when I want to stream the game, my reaction to it, I use StreamEast. So 0-2 to Gio Urshela. And the stretch and the pitch is ground ball to J.P. Crawford. Throws on to first, makes the play, 2 down. Ooh, and a swing and a miss from Johnny Pereda on the first pitch. So 0-1, a big rip and a miss. And the 0-1 to the catcher Pereda is up and in, ball 1, even count. And the 1-1 to Pereda is way up and in for ball 2. I'm thinking I'm a pitch-ish ahead of you. Yeah, no, StreamEast is definitely delayed. So I keep my phone off and stuff. And the 2-1 is fouled away, 2-2. Ooh, I made a loud sound on the microphones in the game on the Mariners broadcast. But yeah, so try to avoid spoilers until I actually officially react to them. The 2-2 is up and in, or up and away, sorry. Full count. And I think YouTube itself might be a little bit delayed, but I'm not entirely sure about that when you're watching it on YouTube. And the full count pitch to Pereda is in there, but he fouls it off. Yep, no problem. Appreciate you. That's like the only rule in the stream. Just don't spoil anything until I say something. At least not in the chat. Full count pitch is in there. Strike 3 called. Froze him up with a fastball. And the Mariners got some work to do. Soderstrom, with his 3rd home run of the series, just barely leaves the yard. And the A's have a 1-0 lead. So the Mariners got some work to do. With Julio, Cal, and a Rosarena coming up, hopefully they can start getting into their groove and producing. But a man can only hope, right? A man can only hope. Yeah, secondary team you like to watch? Not really. I don't really have like the Mariners are like the one team I watch and they play every day, pretty much. But I don't know. I don't know if I would have like for example, I'd probably pick another national league team since the Mariners are American League. So maybe like the Padres or something. I'm really cool with the Padres. My uncle's a Padres fan because he lives down in the San Diego area. But other than that, not really. I mean, I could go down the list and find teams to maybe consider supporting, or at least that I'll root for. Like I was rooting for the Mets in the NLCS and like in the playoffs last year, like when they made the NLCS. I've rooted for like the Phillies before when they played the Astros in the World Series. Honestly, teams who play against teams I don't like. So anyone who plays the Astros, the Rangers, teams like that, I'll root for them. as the Rangers did win today, so they're 3-1. And we're still waiting for the Mets and Astros to start, so we'll be rooting for the Mets there. But yeah, it honestly depends. I'm from Seattle and in Arizona for college. I'm rooting for watching the D-backs. D-backs are well. I do like the D-backs. I'm really cool with the D-backs as well. I was rooting for them in the World Series a couple years ago. Alrighty, so here's Julio to lead off the 4th inning here. Bottom of the 4th, I should say, and he takes a breaking ball outside. 1-0. So the Mariners have not gotten anybody aboard since the first batter of the game, and the 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1. So Julio is 1 for 10 in this series. Honestly, I don't remember when he got his first hit. Probably because I wasn't watching the game live. And the 1-1 pitch is a chopper to the shortstop. Jacob Wilson throws over to the play, and it was a close play, but it was just in time, 1 down. Great speed by Julio. Just didn't make it in time. So here comes the switch hitter Cal Raleigh batting from the right side today to oppose the lefty JP Sears. JP Sears throwing a lot of breaking balls here today. Got to start adjusting to those. And the first pitch to Cal is on the lower inside corner. Call the ball. So 1-0 here to Cal. It's a really good breaking ball. That's a pitcher's pitch, but just didn't quite catch the corner torn to the home plate umpire. And the 1-0 swing and cranked in the left field for a base hit. I was about to start saying if he were to catch it or not. But Cal Raleigh gets his first base hit of the year. The Mariners got their first base runner since the first inning on a Cal Raleigh single in the left field. Just off the end of the bat, gets right past the shortstop Wilson. Just barely missing the grab. Yep. I was about to react to if he was going to catch the ball, but he didn't. Here comes Randy Arozarena. Struck out his first time up. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Missed the grab, let's go. Yeah, I was really hoping he wouldn't make that grab. That diving stab. So 1-0 to Arozarena. A's with the 1-0 lead. 1 on, 1 out here for the Mariners. And the pitch, breaking ball, roped down the line, foul. Crowd reacted to it very loudly. And a kid got that ball, it looked like. Perhaps. Yeah, a kid got it. Nice. And the 1-1 to Arozarena, swinging a fly ball out to center field, going back, and he just makes the catch. Just enough room for Blade. 2 down. This wind is really making the ball die down out here, it looks like. I just realized. This is a little bit smaller. Much better. So here goes Mitch Garver, who had a fly out in the first, or in the second inning, I should say. But if the wind didn't exist, it would have been a home run. Let's see if he can get one here, though. The first pitch to him is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Very popular pitch from JP Sears today, that backdoor breaking ball, whether it be the slider or the sweeper. And the next pitch is a breaking ball down and just down for a ball. But yeah, that Randy Arozarena fly out got knocked down by 28 feet, so that would have been a no-doubter had there not been any wind and the Mariners would have had the lead. But unfortunately, the wind is swirling up there, which is why Seattle's such a pitcher-friendly ballpark. And the 1-1 pitch from JP Sears is outside, 2-1 on the fastball. So 2-1 count with 2 outs and 1 on for the Mariners here to Mitch Garver. And Garver smokes it foul on a breaking ball inside. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think we got to start using what the Yankees did with the torpedo bats. That might be a good idea. Assuming that's even legal. And the 2-2, well, JP steps off. So Cal Raleigh at first. And the stretch from JP Sears and the pitch. Ooh, check swing doesn't go, but is a low and inside breaking ball. We got a full count. Was able to hold off on it. Donovan Solano on deck looking for his first hit of the season and as a Mariner. So full count to Garver. Hopefully he can maybe work a walk here. Get a ball down the line. Solano's not really looked too good to be honest. Yeah, it's been rough. I didn't really have high hopes for him, so we'll see. And the full count pitch is swung on down the right field line. Foul. Spoils another breaking ball on the outside edge. But yeah, Solano, he's one of those guys where it's like, hey, he exists. Do you expect him to do so well? Not really. Same kind of thing with Rowdy Tellez, but Rowdy Tellez has been doing a little bit better. Got a hit and scored a run in yesterday's ball game. And here comes the payoff. Oh, a breaking ball right in there for strike 3, caught looking. Mariners got to start adjusting to that backdoor slider or sweeper, whichever one it may be, and start hitting those, man, because he's been throwing those all day. 1-0 A's. Where is it? There it is. Ugh. Yeah, the Mariners really need to start picking things up. It's not looking too hot, unfortunately. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, gotta start stretching. I'm getting a little tired sitting here. Start ramping things up here. There we go. There we go. All right, here comes Max Schumann, the second baseman here. And he just fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. So 1-0 A's here in the top of the 5th inning. Off a Tyler Soderstrom home run, his 3rd of this entire series. And the 0-1 to Schumann is fouled away once again on the heater. 0-2. Yes. The shortstop on the A's graduated from my college. Oh, Jacob Wilson? That's what's up, dude. That's pretty cool. Seeing stuff like that's pretty cool. Going to, like, locations, you know, like professional sports players playing. Or played in or went wherever. And the 0-2 to Schumann is just fouled off. He found it off himself. Taking a little trot to walk that one off. I know that hurt a little bit. Bounced the pitch off his leg a little bit. So apparently that home run was the third ever run scored off of Brian Wu by the A's, which is shocking numbers from Brian Wu. It's surprising they just now got to him there. For sure, it sucks he's playing for a team I don't like. Law, yeah, no, I get it. That's just baseball for you. That's sports. It happens. Nothing much that Jacob Wilson knew about it. And the 0-2 to Schumann, way outside for ball one. And the 1-2 to Schumann, a little bit of a moving breaking ball fouled away, or a fastball fouled away. And the pitch from Muda Schumann is a swing and a miss on a high fastball. So 5th strikeout for Brian Wu. Having a good day on the mound today. Big Scrody's into the chat. I am here. Welcome in. Welcome on in. So here's Lawrence Butler who takes a first pitch. Whoa! That was a perfect pitch on the outside corner. And it was called a ball. That was well in the strike zone. Oh, wow. So 1-0 to Lawrence Butler. Skies it out to center field, or left field, I should say. Apologies. Rosarena makes the catch, so that bad call doesn't cost us. Thank goodness. All right, man, I gotta go. Good luck with the stream later. Hey, appreciate Noah Comfort. Hope you have a great rest of your day, my friend. So 2 down now for the A's here in the top of the 5th inning. And here comes Brent Rooker, who lined out and struck out his first and second time up. First pitch fouled away on the fastball. 0-1. Someone must have made a great catch because the fans started exclaiming in the seats. And the 0-1 to Brent Rooker. Swinging a high fly ball out to center field. Julio tracking. Looks like he's got it at the wall. He's got the catch. Just enough room. Probably thanks to the wind. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 A's. There's no doubt in my mind that wind knocked that one down. Because that was a very loud out. Very loud hit. Thanks for the commentary as I drive up and down the I-5. Hey, I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Hoping to do this as a career one day. It's my dream job to be a sports broadcaster, and I thought, why not start a YouTube channel while I'm going to college for communications. But yeah, happy to have you. And just enjoy some baseball here. All right, the game is now back on, at least on my end. And Donovan Solano will be leading off here for the Mariners to start the bottom of the 5th inning. So we're officially at the halfway point of this game in terms of length, assuming it does not go to extra innings. And the first pitch to Donovan Solano is a breaking ball in there for a strike. That's the pitch that JP Sears has been throwing all day. It's been working, been freezing the Mariners left, right, and center. Really got to start adjusting to those and maybe put some good swings on him just so he doesn't get those free pitches in there, it looks like. And the 0-1 pitch is a fastball inside for ball 1. Donovan Solano with a fly out in the 2nd inning. And 5 strikeouts for JP Sears here for the A's. Donovan Solano looking for his first hit as a Mariner and of the season. He takes another fastball inside. 2-1. Donovan Solano, an infield pickup for the Mariners from the Padres, and the 2-1 pitch is taken high and away for a ball. And now we're in a 3-1 count here. Solano maybe looking to get a charge into this ball, or maybe just work a walk here to get a leadoff base runner. And the 3-1 count is swung on, fouled away on the fastball in an outside corner. It was a strike, so a good decision to swing at it. And now the count draws full. Big Scrody been going from Seattle to San Fran and back. This sure helps. That's a long drive, dude. I drive up to Seattle every summer. It's about 12, 13 hours. And the full count pitch is a swing and a miss on an outside fastball. That was a ball, but Solano swung and missed at it. And that is the 6th strikeout for JP Sears here. And I believe next up is Ryan Bliss. But yeah, San Fran to Seattle and back is a really rough drive. Here comes Dylan Moore. My apologies, I said Ryan Bliss earlier. As Dylan Moore takes an outside fastball for a strike. Just maybe clip the outside corner. I stop and work in both ways. Yeah, that's usually what we do. Unless we just want to go all the way home. And the 0-1 pitch to Dylan Moore is low on a breaking ball, 1-1. But yeah, I love it up in Seattle. It's a nice place. I got family that live nearby. So I stay up there every summer, looking to go to a game at T-Mobile Park this year. And the 1-1 pitch to Dylan Moore is an outside breaking ball for a strike. That's been JP's bread and butter. It's freezing everybody up because it looks like it's going outside, but it just runs right over the middle of the plate. And the 1-2 to Dylan Moore is a low and in breaking ball. My apologies for a ball. It's 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul tip back into the glove of Pareda for strike 3. So the 7th strikeout for JP Sears here as Dylan Moore goes down by way of the K. This time swinging, and here comes Ryan Bliss, who I believe struck out his first time up. As Ryan Bliss shows bunt, backs off from it on a high breaking ball for ball 1. So Ryan Bliss struck out in the 3rd inning, his last time up, and only time up, so he's 0-1. And the 1-0 pitch is swung on a high fastball, foul. So 1-1 now is the count. 1-0 A's, nobody on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mariners looking to salvage the final game of this series and keep it at a tied 2-2 on the series and for the year for the Mariners after 2 frustrating games. And a swing and a miss on a high fastball from JP Sears, 1-2. And the pitch from JP Sears is a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela, who throws over to first in time. And another 1-2-3 inning for the Mariners. As we go to the 6th, 1-0 A's. Another really tough inning for the Mariners. Couldn't get anything going. That's just kind of how it's been the past few days here for the Seattle Mariners. Just really rough hitting. Or the lack of, I should say. And really unlucky because yesterday we started off with the bases loaded in the first inning and nobody out in the bottom of the first. And Randy Arozarena smoked one up the middle, but it was caught by the second baseman and he tagged the runner out at second base for a double play because Julio was already running when he heard the bat because it was just a smoked liner that in most cases would be a base hit. And easily could have proved all the difference and momentum for that game. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Currently on commercial break, kind of just waiting. So, yeah, there's a lot of downtime during all this. Got to figure out things to do in all the downtime. But we'll get there when we get there. When I come up with something. And here we are. The first pitch is a liner out to Randy Arozarena. And he makes the catch for the first out. Didn't really have much time to really think about that one. I believe that was Tyler Soderstrom, who just flew out to Randy Arozarena. Quickly, one down, one pitch, one out here in the top of the 6th. And here comes Miguel Andujar. Or is J.J. Bleday, my mistake. So now here comes the cleanup hitter Andujar, who takes a pitch low and away for ball 1. Andujar 2 for 10 in this series, batting .200. But granted, it's still early, so he has time to get that batting average up or batting average down. And the next pitch, the 1-0, is low and away once again, 2-0. Brian Wu had a good pitch count, only at 70 pitches so far. Very, very efficient today, giving up only the 1 run. And the 2-0 pitch to Andujar is low and away once again, 3-0. Brian Wu having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here in the 6th inning, at least on the second batter. 3-0, you know you're probably going to get a fastball here. And the 3-0 pitch, just like that, a fastball, just clips the outside corner, or inside corner, my mistake, for a strike, so 3-1. Now Miguel Andujar's got to be in swing mode here. I'll just hit a little burp there. And Andujar calls time on a 3-1 count, trying to gather his bearings, think about what he's going to do this next pitch. Set, and the pitch is inside, ball 4. So Brian Wu walks his first batter of the game. I believe is the second walk today, or first walk. Which is something you don't really see very often from any of our pitchers for that matter. And the A's have a 1-out base runner. And here comes Tyler Soderstrom, who had a solo home run back in the 4th inning, which is his 3rd of the series. And he takes a pitch inside and low for ball 1. Mariners offense is a hot, steaming bag of dog poop. It's been awful. It's so bad. And we got so many good names that you know can hit the ball. but they've just been unable to. So here's Tyler Soderstrom with a 1-0 count. Second pitch to him is outside, 2-0. The 2-0 count to Soderstrom is in there, snared by Brian Wu, throws the second to shortstop, onto first for the double play. Wow, what a double play. Snared by Brian Wu, throws to JP Crawford, throws to Solano, and that will retire the side. A very flashy double play to get Soderstrom as we go to the bottom of the sixth. That was a nifty little play there from Brian Wu. I like it. I like it. Now it's time to get some offense going here, as I believe JP Crawford will be leading off the bottom of the sixth inning for the Mariners. So it will be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters at the very least. So JP, Victor Robles, and Julio. That's actually a very clean double play. That might be a little bit of a highlight reel. A little bit of a ground ball comebacker snared by Brian Wu, throws to JP Crawford for the first out, and then on to first for the second out, retiring the inning there. So very well done by the entire Mariners defense as a whole, at least those involved. And the game is back on. Oh, had a high bounce on him, too. They just showed the double play again. Very nice. Brian Wu was fired up about that. And here's JP Crawford, lefty-lefty matchup. And swings at the breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. First time I've actually seen them really swing at the breaking ball. Fortunately, a little bit early, it seemed like, so he did miss it. And 0-1 to JP Crawford. Is a swing right to the first baseman, Soderstrom. Takes it to the bag himself, 1 down. So here comes Victor Robles as the lineup card turns over. And here comes Victor Robles, one of the 2 hits for the Mariners today. Swings at an outside fastball, fouls it off though. 0-1. Very similar pitch count to Brian Wu here. JP series at only 68 pitches now. So he might not have another inning left in him if he so desires. And the 1-0 pitch is, or the 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1. Victor Robles looking to put a charge into this Mariners offense, maybe get a gapper here, maybe even send it out. Even though he's not the best power hitter the Mariners have, it's still definitely possible. And the 1-1 pitch is high on a breaking ball, just missed for ball 2. Honestly, just get Victor Robles on base, and I think we'll be in a decent spot because he is very, very fast and very shifty and aggressive on the base paths. Need someone like him on there to put a spark in this offense. And the 2-1 pitch to Robles is a high breaking ball for a strike. It does get the corner. It does get the edge there. Actually, the whole ball was in the strike zone, so. And the 2-2 pitch, catcher sets up inside to Robles. It's high for ball 3, so now a full count here to Victor Robles. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'd be very nice to have Robles aboard here for Julio to come up on deck. Julio on deck and Cal in the hole. And the 3-2 pitch Just swing, has a chance to get through. Pick up by Wilson, throws, and is not in time. So another infield hit for Victor Robles as he reaches with one out here in the 6th inning. It did barely stay in the infield. Jacob Wilson was able to make a play on the ball. Had a little too much spin on it, and he did have to make a spinning throw himself, but just not in time. Robles beats it by a step or two. So here comes Julio looking to do some damage here. First pitch to Julio. Swing and a high fly ball out to left, and it is gone. Julio Rodriguez with his first home run of the season puts the Mariners in front in the 6th inning. That's what we're looking for. Once that left the bat, he knew it. He knew it. And Julio just puts the Mariners in front 2-1. You love to see that. Let's go, dude. Very similar to the Randy Arozarena homer on a breaking ball over the middle of the plate, and he just let it rip. First Trident raise by Julio this season. Great start. Great start to the 6th inning here. And here comes Cal Raleigh. First pitch to Cal Raleigh is a swing and a miss on a low and inside breaking ball. And 0-1. Cal wanted a little bit of the action on that pitch. That ball was smoked by Julio. He was waiting for the breaking ball, and he was already adjusted to it, and he let it rip. The 0-1 to Cal. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Makes a play on it, throws over to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. So here comes Randy Arozarena. Yeah, Julio just stared that pitch down after he hit it. He absolutely knew it. It went way up there in the 2nd deck. Got like 6 rows back in the 2nd deck. Brian Woo's fired up. Loves the run support he's getting from this team today so far. Randy Arozarena comes up, swings at the first pitch he sees right to the 2nd baseman, Schumann, who is playing the shift. Throws in time for the out. So, Mariners take the lead on Julio's first home run as we go to the 7th here in Seattle. Love to see that from my guy, Julio. So now the Mariners are looking to lock it down here on the pitching side. That Julio home run went 438 feet. Very, very far and very well hit. And here we are in the top of the 7th inning. Let's see if Brian Woo is still out there. Brian Woo is done for the day. So he will not stay for the 7th. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks on the day for him. Really solid day for his season debut. You wish you got a little bit more run support, but what can you do sometimes with this Mariners offense? So now we have Gregory Santos coming on for the 7th inning, and his first pitch to Jacob Wilson is low and inside for ball 1, a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Gotta have this bullpen lock it down. And the next pitch is way inside. 2-0. Not a good start for Gregory Santos on his first 2 pitches. Not really what we're looking for to start the inning. The shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 2 runs to this offense feels like 100. Tell me about it, dude. And the next pitch is high, but called a strike. Must have just caught the upper rail. So 2-1 count. Take that strike. I'll take it. And the 2-1 pitch is a swing and a ground ball out to J.P. Crawford. Out to his counterpart. Throws him out. 1 down. But yeah, with this Mariners offense, considering their pitching staff, 2 runs is really good. But you really, really want 1 more because you never know what can happen. And that's how I feel. I hate when the bullpen comes out because that really, really starts scaring me a little bit. Because anything can happen, like I said. But the starters are really where I feel most comfortable. So here comes Gio Urshela, the third baseman. First pitch swings and fouls it off a Cal's mask. 0-1, a 93-mile-per-hour slider. Which is, wow. How often do you see that? You don't see 93-mile-per-hour sliders very often. So 0-1 count to the third baseman, Urshela. Here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. And the 0-1 pitch is swung and thrown to the third baseman, Dylan Moore, throws across the diamond and is in time for out number 2. So 2 down here quickly for Gregory Santos and the Mariners. So far, both batters have grounded out to their counterpart, the shortstop and third baseman, respectively. And here comes the catcher, Pareda, who is 0 for 2 today. And his first pitch grounds it foul. I was hoping that'd be like a ground ball so the catcher could go pick it up and throw him out. So all three players would ground out to their counterpart on the defense, which would be a little funny. Brady here 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day. Looking for his first hit as an Oakland A. End of the season. And the 0-1 is way inside on a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Went way up and in, and Pareda hit the deck. Didn't hit him, but he flew backward. Oh, boy. Ooh, that was close. Gregory Santos says, my fault. And 1-1 here from Santos to Pareda. And the pitch is a check swing, and the home plate says he went around 1-2. So a swinging strike for Pareda. Johnny Pareda this is only his 2nd year in the big leagues, making his A's debut. And the 1-2 from Santos is a ground ball to Dylan Moore. Throws over to first in time. 10-pitch inning for Gregory Santos. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning with the Mariners leading 2-1. So it's time for the 7th inning stretch here in Seattle. I feel like I need to stand up too. My back end is hurting. My rear end. Ah, goodness. Stretch my legs a little bit. Much better. So let's see what the A's are planning to do here with the pitching situation going into the bottom of the 7th. I don't expect JP Sears to come back out for the 7th. As the stream keeps on skipping a little bit. We gotta fix that. There we go. So currently on commercial break while we wait for the 2nd inning, or the 7th inning. The second half of the 7th inning to start. That makes more sense. So really looking to get some more runs here. If we can get some more runs here, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. Because seriously, a 1-run lead is really I'm not. It's not a comfortable lead, but it's a lead nonetheless. So hopefully we can get something going a little bit more impactful, which will help the Mariners bullpen kind of lock things down a little bit better. Honestly, just 1 or 2 runs, and that's a tall order from this team, unfortunately. Stream keeps on skipping a little bit here. Let's kind of refresh it here just to make sure everything's all right. And we are back. Game is back on. And let's see. JP's just out there as Garver chops the first pitch out to the second baseman, Schumann. And he throws the first in time for the first out. That was quick. 1 pitch, 1 out here. JP Steers still out here for the A's. Trying to get as much out of him as possible. Well, let's chain things up a little because this one starts to skip a little bit. Let's make sure everything's all right. Okay, never mind. And the first pitch to Solano is low for ball 1. So I'm trying to get things a little fixed up here, making sure everything's all right, so I can be as on time as possible with the game. So Donovan Solano 0 for 6 so far in the series and for the season, with a 1-0 pitch here from JP Sears, and a breaking ball right over the middle of the plate. Same one that kind of Julio smoked out for a home run. Watches that one go by and 1-1. And the 1-1 from JP Sears swung on, fouled away. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Solano. A's have a right-hander warming up in their bullpen currently. My stream that I'm watching this game on is skipping a little bit backwards for whatever reason. So this inning might take a little bit longer than usual, but I'll try to get it fixed in between innings. So the 1-2 here from Sears to Solano. Swing and a foul on a low breaking ball. Still 1-2. JP Sears with the set, stretch, and the pitch, and the 1-2 to Solano is swung and shot fouled on the left field line. So far, a little bit of a battle here from Donovan Solano. Fouling balls off he doesn't like. Looks like things are starting to even their way out. And the 1-2 to Solano is up and in, ball 2. So 2-2 count to Solano. Having a decent at-bat here, looking to get his first hit and first really on base as a Mariner. And the 2-2. Swing, fouls it off again. And the battle continues with Dylan Moore on deck. Long probably must have taken time there on that last pitch. And the 2-2 to Solano. Just swinging a foul ball on a fastball up and away in the strike zone, but fouled off. Solano back in the batter's box, and JP ready to fire. Gets set. Stretch and the pitch, the 2-2. Swing and a broken bat pop-up on the infield. Jacob Wilson getting called off. Ooh, just got caught by Max Schumann as he ran in front of Wilson and makes the catch. That could have been a disaster in the making, but for the A's. So after a lengthy at-bat there, it does turn into an out for the Mariners. And here comes Dylan Moore. So 2 outs, nobody on. Mariners with a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here is Dylan Moore. The first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. So Dylan Moore so far 0 for 2, I believe. As Trent Thornton warms up in the bullpen. Looking to get to the 7th inning. Who gave up a home run in his first at-bat of this. And the 1-0 pitch to Dylan Moore is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Dylan Moore's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And the 1-1. Oh, not quite, because stream's bugging. Here we go. The 1-1 to Dylan Moore. Outside, ball 2. 2-1. And the 2-1 to Demo is popped up on a shallow infield Bermuda Triangle, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. So Dylan Moore will reach on the little bit of a Bermuda Triangle. A little bit of a parachute single. And Dylan Moore reaches, and Lawrence Butler kind of took a tumble there. He looks to be all right. Had an infielder and 2 outfielders coming in. The second baseman and the center and right fielder coming in, and it dropped right in between all 3 of them. Not the most conventional hit in the world, but it landed. And it appears that the A's are now going to go to the bullpen. So the A's are going to go to the bullpen. Going to bring in Sterner, it appears. In the meantime, I'm going to fix up my my stream here. Because that might take a little bit of a second. So 1 on, 2 outs here for the Mariners. We're just about to reach the 2-hour mark on the stream here today. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. So here comes Ryan Bliss here. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1 As Sterner, the righty, is on the mound here to face Ryan Bliss. Ryan Bliss looking to get a hold of one, maybe gap one here. Ryan Bliss, Dylan Moore takes off, and he's got a... Oh, and he's out! And he gets thrown out at second base. Dylan Moore's going to stay there and maybe try to challenge it. Unless he's just going to walk off because he knew it. Not sure if they challenged because... Let's see if he got him. It just gets him. So he is out. And that is going to end the inning here. There is no challenge from Dan Wilson. So it is a one-run game here going into the 8th inning. So Dylan Moore caught stealing during Ryan Bliss's at-bat. And that soils an opportunity for Ryan Bliss because he did take a ball. He did take a high ball. I'm getting really annoyed because my stream keeps on skipping, so I can't hear certain things, and it kind of backtracks a little bit, so I'm not really on time. A little frustrating, but I think it's just a stream issue. Nothing I can do about it. And here we are in the 8th inning. Trent Thornton now coming out. And Seth Brown is coming in to pinch hit. So Seth Brown bats for Max Schumann, the new second baseman. And he takes high and away for ball 1. So Seth Brown, the lefty hitter, looking to counter the righty matchup here that Dan Wilson brought out here in Trent Thornton. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Is fouled away, 1-1. Taking my keyboard out. Unplugging it. Just putting it up here on my desk so I don't have to have it sitting on my lap the whole time in the 1-1 pitch. Just fix my stance because it skipped backwards. Then the 1-1 pitch is way inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Oh, and the top of the order's coming up. That's kind of scary. So it's going to be Brown, Butler, and Rooker here. And the 2-1 pitch from Thornton is high for ball 3, 3-1. Thornton having some trouble finding the strike zone here. That's where I always worry about the bullpen. And the 3-1 pitch is up down the middle, fouled away. So a full count here to Seth Brown to lead off the top of the 8th inning. Seth Brown 0 for 2 in the series. And Seth Brown takes time. Calls his time. And the 3-2 pitch to Seth Brown is up and in, up and away for ball 4. Not what you're looking for here, as the A's get their first runner aboard on the leadoff walk. Now the go-ahead run comes up to the plate in Lawrence Butler. First pitch to Lawrence Butler is a swing and a miss to Butler, 0-1. Things getting a little dicey here considering that Brent Rooker is now on deck. Thornton having a little bit of trouble here after walking his first batter that he sees. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on an up and in fastball. Quickly 0-2. Lawrence Butler 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts today. And the 0-2 from Thornton, swing and a miss. Gets Lawrence Butler out on 3 pitches, 1 down here in the top of the 8th, and here comes Brent Rooker. The one man you do not want to face here, especially with him being the go-ahead run. So 3 straight fastballs from Trent Thornton gets Lawrence Butler on 3 pitches, all of which he's swung at. And here's the dangerous righty, Brent Rooker. First pitch to him, swinging a fly ball out to center field. Julio's got a beat on it after the first pitch, and Julio makes the catch. That is a huge out number 2. Absolutely massive out. Biggest out of this inning, in all likelihood. And here comes J.J. Bleday, who reached on an error, but also doubled on his second at-bat. Tying run at first base. J.J. Bleday, the center fielder, the lefty. First pitch to him is low for ball 1. Runner stays put as it kind of skips in front of Cal. No advance, though. And the 1-0 pitch from Trent Thornton to J.J. Bleday. Another breaking ball down 2-0. 2 curveballs so far. Both low and missing. So 2-0 pitch from Trent Thornton to J.J. Bleday. Seth Brown at first base. And the 2-0. Right down the middle for a strike. So 2-1 now to J.J. Bleday. Trent Thornton getting right back into the count with a fastball. Fastball down the middle, right at the knees for a strike. And the 2-1. Just low with the fastball. And Thornton is down in the count 3-1. With Miguel and Duhar being the man on deck. And my whole thing just froze, so I have no idea what's going on. Thanks. Thank you. What the hell just happened? My whole thing just turned off. What happened? What the hell? Okay, I'm going to MLB.com. Checking out what happened. Oh, he got out of it. Okay, so the inning's over. J.J. Bleday grounded out that next pitch. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. My whole thing just crashed. What happened, dude? Come on. Control R. Come on, fix. Fix itself. Come on. Please. Please. This one, streamies, dude. Well, I'm streaming. Yeah, that's clean. Okay, well. Guess I'm gonna commentate it from MLB, the MLB app. We'll go from here. Oh, it's 2-2 with 1 out. So we're good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna we're gonna do that. There we go. 2-2 with 1 out of JP Crawford. So I can't watch it. I can't see what's going on. This is sick, dude. I love when things don't work. Come on. And JP flew out, so that's 2 outs now. Why have to be this game, man? Come on. Come on. As Robles swings at a strike. 0-1. And he fouls off the second pitch. 0-2. So I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Unless someone can come and fix the stream I'm watching. Mods. Mods help. Mods help. Finally, someone said something about the Mariners streams being chopped. So I got it on my phone here. Get the 0-1 to Robles. And fouls it off. 0-2. I believe the inning might be over, unfortunately. Mariners are on the Cubs. Okay. Chat, I think we got it. I think we got it. Nope, never mind. I lied. It's still 1-2 on the count. My stream went down for those coming in and watching. So okay, Robles struck out. Okay, so it's the top of the ninth now. Okay. Because everything is just going very swimmingly. I don't know what's going on. Not a clue. Looks like the whole site kind of just went down. The one that I'm using. Try something else. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Again, apologies for the issues that are occurring. I can't really get anything to load right now. So that's good. Is this one good? No, it's not. Okay, sick. Yeah. Very strange. What's going on here? I don't know why things aren't working. But the Mariners game is back on my other thing that I'm using. But it is a much more delayed. But yeah, I got it locked down. We'll just kind of try to close out the game here. Hopefully, we need it big time. As Andres Munoz is on the mound for the Mariners here in the top of the 9th inning. It appears based off just I can't see if it's Andres Munoz or not. That is, ooh, high fastball for ball 1, way up and in, backs up Andujar. So 1-0 to Andujar so far the count. And the 1-0 is swung on and missed on a slider, 1-1. Munoz looking down to Munoz looking to lock down the final game of this 4-game set to open the series, open the season. And the 1-1 pitch from Andres Munoz is in there for a strike, 1-2. So we'll get on to our batter 0 for 2 with a walk in the 6th. Mariners looking to get their second win of the season and tie this series at 2 games apiece. And the 1-2 swung on, foul. So a 1-2 count here to Miguel Andujar, the right-handed left fielder for the Oakland A's. Or sorry, just the A's. Whoopsies. And the 1-2 pitch from Munoz. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 down here in the top of the 9th inning. As Miguel Andujar strikes out on a low and away slider. Probably would barely clip the corner there. So probably was going to be called strike 3, but strikeout nonetheless for Munoz. 1 down. And here comes Tyler Soderstrom, the biggest problem for the Mariners this year so far. Takes low for ball 1. Tyler Soderstrom 1 for 2 with a walk and a home run. As he takes on the inside corner, call the ball. Poor set up there by Cal, kind of just had to stab away at it. Definitely influencing the call there. If it was a clean catch by Cal, that would have been a strike. So 2-0 here to Soderstrom. And the pitch. Low and away for ball 3. So a 3-0 count here for Tyler Soderstrom. They're not really wanting to give him anything because he's been the Mariners' biggest issue with 3 home runs on the series so far. One today, which gave the A's an early 1-0 lead. And the pitch is fouled off, or not fouled off. It's into left field for a base hit. Rosarena cuts it off. And it's going to be a single for Tyler Soderstrom, who stays put at first base. So a 3-0 swing turns into a base hit, and the tying run is now aboard for the Oakland A's. I said Oakland again, didn't I? Whoops. Tyler Soderstrom just piling up the hits against the Mariners here. Thankfully, it didn't get past Rosarena. I was able to stay in front of him for most of the way, holding him to a single. Took a wide turn at first base. He definitely thought about it, but then hustled back to first base. And here comes Jacob Wilson, the shortstop. First pitch from Munoz is in there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. Goodness. That is some absolute gas. Jacob Wilson 1 for 3 with a single in the second. And then a couple of groundouts, I believe, the rest of the way. And the 0-1 from Munoz is a chopper to shortstop J.P. Crawford, who throws a second to 1, and he gets the out at second. Can't quite turn the double play because of Jacob Wilson's incredible speed. It's kind of a tough play there. Almost turned into no play because Dylan Moore got in front of it, but was called off just in time for J.P. Crawford to get the force out at second. Thank goodness. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 9th. So real crunch time here for the Mariners. You really got to have it here. Tying run at first base. Go ahead, run at the plate. The fans are on their feet here for the Mariners, cheering on Munoz and the Mariners. With the right-handed batter coming up. Can't quite tell who it is. It is Max Muncy being the pinch runner now at first base. Can't tell who the batter is, but is a righty who swings and fouls off the first pitch he sees. It's Gio Urshela is the batter now for the A's. Who was 0-for-2 with a sac bunt in the second. So 0-1 now to Gio Urshela. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a slider on the plate over the plate. 0-2. Now, and the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game and the series. And the 0-2 pitch from Munoz. Low and away with a slider, 1-2. Trying to get him to chase there on the slider. Didn't want to give him anything to hit. Which is kind of course, the whole idea of being a closer. And the 1-2 pitch from Mooney. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. The Mariners salvage the final game of the series with a score of 2-1, and that is going to do it. The Mariners escape the series with a 2-1 win, salvaging the final game of the series. Thank the Lord. And the Mariners will come off with a win, their second win of the year. And coming off a Julio 2-run home run, his first of the year. Very excited to see that. And that is going to do it for today. That is the ball game, folks. Oh, now the stream wants to come back on. Now it does. That's great. But a great win for the Mariners. Very gritty, gutsy win. Did not need a lot of runs, fortunately, but they were able to get enough to secure this 2-1 win over the A's. Finally. Good to see a win. Good to see Julio get his ball, get his long ball. And good to see Brian Wu locking it down as well as the bullpen locking it down. Wow. Oh, man. Brian Wu continues to shine against the A's, and I think that's going to do it for today, guys. My throat is absolutely shot from calling this game. Lots and lots and lots of talking. So, appreciate you guys coming out. It means a hell of a lot. All the new faces and the familiar faces showing out for today. It means a hell of a lot. Looking back to see you guys tomorrow at about 6:30 Pacific Standard Time as the Mariners take on the Detroit Tigers as they continue this opening homestand for the 2025 season. So, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow, barring anything else that happens. So, take care, everybody.